Hi Travel Bugs, it's me, Simply Sherry, giving you tips and tools to stay organized and savvy while traveling. During this season, there's going to be a lot of road travel, so I thought I'd share with you 10 essentials for your car for your next road trip. Your first essential is a roadside emergency kit. I got this on Amazon. You could get it at the hardware store and big box stores. It would be nice to have one that has some kind of reflector on it, or it has something like this that's inside. This happens to have a pocket on the outside and a pocket on this side, and you see it has the warning sign on both sides. And then it just opens up like this. I'll put a link to all these things in the description box below, but you can see some of the different things that it has, like a jacket, a poncho, some duct tape, ice scraper, a whistle, a hammer, and a knife for the seatbelt. It also has a mini first aid kit here, jumper cables, even some gloves if you're changing the tires, rope, and then this is really nice to have. Okay, and then this is the one that folds, and then you could put it on the side of the road so it's a warning sign, and it goes like that. And then this is just a mini toolkit, and then also some ties there. The emergency roadside kits vary in size and in how many pieces there are, but this is kind of a general idea of what you should get. The next thing you want to have is a first aid kit. Now you can get one that is a soft cover or a plastic one like this. I prefer the plastic one just because it protects more of what's inside if you have a lot of stuff in your trunk. And they have the basic things like a cold compress, band-aids, different sizes, alcohol prep, some medicine, some tape. And you can make this more intermediate, like with splints and things to take out splinters, gloves. You got their cotton buds, gauze, and most of them have kind of information like this. There are apps for first aid kits. You can download one and print it from the internet. It looks like that. Then there will be a list of what's inside the first aid kit. So in my town, there aren't any parking meters, so I never need coins. But when we travel, especially like going to California, there are parking meters, and not all of them accept the debit or credit card. So I always like to have coins. This is from Walmart. There's a similar one on Amazon, but you can have like a coin purse. You can have a Ziploc bag, something to contain all the coins, because it's nice to separate it and keep it in maybe the center console. This is where I keep it. I like to have cleaning supplies in my car at all times, whether it's for day to day and especially for a road trip, because when you're out on the open road, there is a section of the freeway that always has all those bugs, and the windshield washer fluid just isn't enough most of the time. I found that is true for me. And so I like to have this. This is a brand that I prefer. It works very well. I have this and a microfiber towel in the trunk, and it is very handy. Another essential is a walking pharmacy. That's where I keep over-the-counter medications. This goes in my glove box. This is a bag from the Sonia Kashuk line from Target, and I just have some like Tums, Tylenol, pain medications, over-the-counter medications that are handy. You don't have to run into the store or the gas station to grab some Tylenol. It is ready here. All right, hand sanitizer is a must-have whether you're on a road trip or bustling around town. I happen to have this one. You can get these anywhere in any size depending on how often you'll be using it. Maybe if you have more people that's in your car regularly, you might want to get a larger bottle. This is a 3-ounce one, and I like to keep this in the driver's side door. It's easy to grab if I am driving by myself. Another thing you must have on a road trip is some type of trash receptacle. This happens to be a pop-up trash can that is specifically for a car because it closes like that. You can use this strap to close it and it becomes very thin. You could put it in the back of the seat. It fits nicely in there, and then it pops open like that so that it holds more trash. On a road trip, you're going to have some sort of entertainment, and in this day and age, we're going to be using our phones, our tablets, and maybe watching a movie or something on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. And so I found this on Amazon and I really like it. It hooks up to the back of the headrest onto that pole, and then you open this up and then it can hold your cell phone here if you want to watch something, or just hold it up there as opposed to laying it on the seat. I think it's very convenient. Then you could tuck it away if you don't want that. And then you can hang a bag here, or a tote bag, or your purse. And the nice thing is that it comes in a pair. So one can be for hanging something. The other one can be for your cell phone. Another essential is your travel mug or your travel cup. This is from Ello. I like the look of it. It's a hammered look. I believe the color is rose gold. It is for hot and cold, but I find if I use it for coffee in the morning, it's not going to taste good with having water later unless I can wash it out. It screws open like that. You can see that it's stainless steel inside, and it does keep it hot or keeps it cold for a good amount of time. And then you open it like this, and then you can close it back. And I like that it snaps so you can kind of hear it. And it is a good size that I can grab it. It's not too big, it's not too small. Or you might want one with a handle, you might want one that's bigger. Just make sure that the bottom fits into your cup holder. Last but not least, a sunshade. Now, maybe it's winter time, you may not need a sunshade, it's not that hot, but I like to keep this all the time. It just opens up like this, and it is separate. There are two of them. It is black and rose gold. And then you just fold it in like this, and then there is a strap. I like the ones that twist into itself and has this band that holds it in place, because you can see it saves space, versus the rectangular ones that open up and fold like an accordion. That still takes up more space than this, so I prefer this one. I hope you enjoyed this video of 10 road trip essentials that I recommend. Question of the day: what is an essential item that you keep in your car for your road trips? I'd love to know. Maybe I can add it to mine. And if you're new to this channel and you need tips and tools to stay organized and savvy while you're traveling, then hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy travels.
All this time you thought we'd never pay the price.